Hello everyone, Manny Blue here. Today we are going to discuss 4 things that you can do if you are ever sued by a debt collector. Now, please keep in mind that we are not here to give legal advice. This is just strictly for entertainment and educational purposes. If you are ever sued and you have questions, be sure to reach out to a local lawyer in your area that can help you out with your case. Again, this is just for educational purpose. We're not here to give legal advice. We're not a law firm. And before we get started, please be sure to hit like and subscribe if you find this content valuable. So, 4 things that you can do if you are ever sued by a debt collector. Now, I've heard people give their friends the most wrongful advice. Don't show up to court. Don't answer it. Please, if you are ever sued by a debt collector company, be sure that you file an answer with the court. If you fail to show up or to answer to the court, they can file a judgment against you and they can garnish your wages. So be sure to show up, okay? So here's the first thing that you can do. If the plaintiff, who is representing themselves, or maybe they have their attorney there representing themselves, fail to show up to court, if the plaintiff, which is the person who filed the lawsuit against you, failed to show up, or their attorney failed to show up, request the judge to dismiss the case with prejudice. Simply, all that means is that the person who filed the lawsuit cannot file another lawsuit for the same case if it's dismissed with prejudice, right? And be respectful, and respectfully ask the judge to dismiss the case with prejudice, and to consider the facts that if the roles had turned around, if it was the opposite, you did not show up and the plaintiff did, in most cases they would have filed a judgment against you and garnish your wages for the alleged debt. So respectfully ask the judge to dismiss the case with prejudice. There's been cases where the case is dismissed but without prejudice. So either way, you might be able to then settle later on, or might be able to get that account to just go away completely, right? Number 2, if the party suing you requests to have a telephonic witness, you are entitled to object to the telephonic witness because, number 1, you want the witness to be present so that you can cross-examine the documents that are being used against you. So you have the right to be able to object to a telephonic witness. You want the witness to be present in court with you so that you guys can go back and forth with the documents being used against you. Number 3, request to see the purchase sale agreement, aka the forward flow agreement. In most cases, they're not going to grant you that information. Therefore, you can request the court to compel the plaintiff to provide those documents, right? These are the documents that would link that alleged debt to you, right? Because obviously ABC collection agency did not lend you the money, or whatever the case, whatever is bringing you to court, right? There was never an agreement between the two of you guys. If there's an agreement, it was between you and the original creditor. So you want to put the burden of proof in their hands so that they can go ahead and present that documents to the court, right? Now, again, if they decline that, you can request the court to compel them to do so, right? And then therefore you can go ahead and file that in court as well, or the judge may file it for you, however that works, depending on your state and their requirements and so forth. And therefore maybe another day will be scheduled for you guys to show back up to court. Now, the 4th thing that you can do is, after certain period of time, 6, 8, 10, 12 months has passed by, and the plaintiff has failed to prosecute, you can request a motion to dismiss because the person that brought the lawsuit against you has not prosecuted you just yet. Therefore, you can go to court and request to have the case dismissed. And in most cases, some courts after a certain specific time, they'll go ahead and dismiss the case anyways. But if you see that that has not happened yet, go ahead and file a motion to dismiss due to failure to prosecute. Guys, if you found some type of value in this video, please be sure to like and subscribe and share with someone that may be dealing with this dealing with the situation. Again, this is just strictly for educational purposes. We're not a law firm and we're not here to give legal advice, but this is stuff that you can actually learn so that you can protect yourself and know how to handle dealing with these sharks that are out there trying to take your money out of your pocket. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to please subscribe and like. Thank you.